You think ignoring her will make her chase you. What if I told you that silence, when misused, is the fastest way to lose? Not just her, but her respect for you stick with me, because the answer lies not in manipulation, but in ancient wisdom. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be won." That's where we begin. The modern man believes withdrawal equals power, but the Stoics knew that power comes from control over self. Not others ignoring someone to provoke a reaction is not self-control. It's emotional gambling, and you're betting against yourself. Now imagine this. She texts you something vague. You feel annoyed, so you wait. You ignore, you want to teach her a lesson. But here's what actually happens. She sees insecurity, not strength to her. Your silence says more about your ego than your values, and in her mind she files you away, not as mysterious, but as emotionally immature. A Stoic, however, would respond, not react. There's a difference. Responding means choosing action based on virtue, wisdom, justice, courage, temperance. So instead of playing games, you speak with clarity, or you let go with grace. You don't ghost, you don't chase, you stand still and strong. Let's break this down. 1, control yourself, not others. You can't force emotions or loyalty. 2, detachment is not avoidance. Stoics detach to see clearly, not to escape. Discomfort. 3, emotional silence isn't Stoic. Silence, 1, is rooted in fear, the other in peace. Picture Seneca in today's world getting left on red. Would he panic, play it cool? Number, he'd reflect. Ask, what does this moment reveal about me? Use the silence not as a weapon, but as a mirror. That's what separates the Stoic from the average man trying to win a texting war. So what do? Instead of ignoring her, you observe, you understand her actions without jumping to conclusions. You communicate not to persuade, but to express. You uphold your standard, and if she can't match it, you walk not in anger, but in calm conviction. And here's the paradox. When you stop using silence as a tactic and start living with Stoic intention, people respect you more, not because you're silent, but because your silence has meaning. You're not loud with words, you're loud with presence. That's power in a world where everyone is playing emotional chess. The Stoic walks off the board not to quit, but because he knows the game was beneath him. To begin with, ignore her number, outgrow the need to be acknowledged. That's how you win without ever playing. If this shifted your thinking even a little good, that means you're already choosing the path of the Stoic. Not to impress her, but to become someone no one can shake, not even her,